Hello, hi. This is part 6 of talking about Ascension, and I'm here as one of the angelic realms, as Archangel Michael, to disclose more about the Ascension process. So, for one thing, we ask a lot of you star seeds and light workers to realize that this internal shift is allowing you to increase a more sense of balance inside of yourself. So this is how you know that you're feeling more in alignment with the ascension process. You feel more peace. You're able to detach more from the judgments. You're able to detach more from the chaos on the outside. You're able to realize a sense of connection within yourself. So this is what we see a lot of you star seeds and light workers asking us of the angelic realms of the Galactic Federation of Light to answer such questions as how do you ascend? What's the process of ascension about? How do you reach a state of being an ascended master? And the questions go on. But just to answer a few questions right now, being ascended master means that you're able to evolve beyond duality. So that means that you detach who you are from the state of duality, meaning the state of conditioning, and you're able to exist beyond those fears. Now, raising your vibrations is what allows this to happen, because the more you raise your vibrations and more unity within, that means you're connecting with the universe inside of yourself that connects with all other souls that exist around you. So this is where that interconnection comes in here, where you're able to then know that your own consciousness is being upgraded. Now, this upgrade is what happens consistently. But the thing about the downloads of the higher consciousness is that these downloads are coming in so frequently now. The more open you are to the inner stillness and the inner presence that you are inside, the easier these downloads are going to flow into your consciousness and upgrade your heightened energies that are here to be in light in alignment. So in a direct connection with the source that's inside of yourself right here. So this is where you no longer look to doubt who you are. This is where you no longer feel a sense of separation, and that's from all practicing inner stillness now. So we ask of your angelic guardians of the Galactic Federation of Light to shift more inward and less here, less on the detachment of attachment of the outside, more of a inner feeling of who you are as a presence. Now, this presence is not the voice of conditioning. It's not the voice of reason. It's not the voice of logic. It's the presence, meaning it's the essence that you are. Your essence is what's allowed to come forth and manifest this new reality, so that way you no longer need to feel as if you need to exist in a state of fear. And this is where you're able to ascend past these states of duality and these paths of fear, so that way you're instantly upgraded. Now we have a few questions asking how you're able to be more of an ascended being of light, and what that means actually. And we inform you as a collective of life that that means that the more you're able to harmonize together as one, the more you're able to see that each soul on this planet is here to shine by your will. So your shining is your awakening to who you are as being here from Prime Creator to create this new reality of peace and harmony. Now, it is a choice that you make as a conscious light source to evolve beyond the states of duality, because duality itself is what exists in the lower dimensions, and what the surface world of the planet has been existing on for many generations is now dramatically shifting to change. So that way, inner earth, which exists now on the fifth dimensions and above, is able to then shift along with the surface world to this fifth dimensional reality. Now, this fifth dimensional reality is an internal shift as the upgrading consciousness is allowed to integrate inside of your core. Now, this is what connects to your chakra systems. Now, what your chakra systems do is you connect from one stage to the next, similar to how you light up a Christmas tree, or you know, any kind of system of lights, they align up to your center, to your core, out through your crown chakra. Now, when your crown chakra is activated more, what's happening is it's literally having a glow of energy that's flowing on top of your being, on top of from the top of your head, up into the central core, the central galactic sun, down into your core, into your root chakra, down into the core of the earth, and beyond. So this is what this shift is happening right now. It's ascension, which you're no longer existing in a state of fear, in a state of panic, in a state of purely ego, purely thought, emotions, and you're shifting out into this state of grace, in this state of harmony, in this state of peace. Now, this is where living in the moment comes in to be important. When you're able to live in the moment, then you're able to consciously exist in this place right now where there's no need to have any fear. So the fear itself is in thoughts. Oh, I have to, I was late getting this, or I need to go to the store to get that, or, why didn't I make this turn off the freeway here, or all these such thought patterns are based in illusions, meaning any kind of fears are based in illusions when it comes to the real reality in the higher dimensions. Now, the higher dimensions is what allows you to feel more connected with your soul source. So this is where you're no longer need to feel that doubt is going to show you the way, that fear is going to show you the way, that just thinking is going to show you the way. Whereas those reflections are only reflections of either past or future, while this moment is where you enter into the eternal now, where you enter into the inner knowing of who you are as a still presence. So that's what we as a family of light have to communicate to you at this moment, in terms of you as a star seed and you as a light worker, to accept the role you came here to accept, in terms of you choosing to help to serve the light by providing information about the ascension process, providing information about the new earth, creating from your own soul, whether it's art, whether it's writing, whether it's music, whether it's different communications. Now, this is what allows you to become more open as a divine creator. And this is where you're able to transform all of the doubt and all of the fear that you've experienced. Because what's happening is, as you become more creative, then you're elevating your state of consciousness to exist beyond the chaos. So this is why we as a family of light ask that you remain centered and focused inside of yourself, and as well allow yourself to then have more of an access to the faithfulness inside of yourself. So meaning, the more you're able to be inner still within yourself, in this natural sense of having faith and being more in a state of peacefulness comes more naturally, as you're actually flowing with the energy of the universe, which is flowing through a peaceful connection that's here to be upgraded in your own energy system. So yeah, that's all that we as a collective of light, of the angelic realms of the Galactic Federation of Light, have to disclose to you right now in this segment about Ascension process. We send you much peacefulness, harmony, and joy by your will. Much oneness, harmony, forever.